let's keep on going.
Yeah, maybe a bit faster this time.
Yeah. And this name of this chapter, folks, is Into the Night.
Strangers in the night.
And because I did all the narration last one, Madhog, if you would please.
Okay, maybe we can go a bit faster this time around. We ducked back inside, closing all the windows and locking the doors. Luna's guards stood outside, stalwart as ever. It seemed that if I stayed out of the moonlight long enough, even on a full moon, I would slowly change back. It was a painstaking process, and after waiting at least an hour for my clothes to retract and my coat to shrink, we talked to Fluttershy. Well, I'm so glad that I did not forget her tied up on that chair. And it's not that mean-spirited, at least.
Yeah.
The sweet thing, she let us sleep over for the night. Any pony friends with the princess is a friend of mine. No, it's Fluttershy who says this.
Any pony friends with the princess is a friend of mine.
Even though last Halloween, Nightmare Night, I was so scared of her, I didn't even talk to her. Vinyl still wanted to deck her.
Why?
Vinyl, it's one thing to punch evil mothers, but you do not ever punch Fluttershy.
Yeah, Fluttershy's a no-no. No!
It's the mother puncher's honor code. But Fluttershy assuaged their fears.
And don't worry, I'm sworn to secrecy, and by royalty too. That's even more than a pinky promise.
More than a pinky promise?
Blasphemy! Even though I don't really understand what's going on.
Trust me, it's for the best. I don't know what's going on, so you're not alone. Vinyl took the couch.
Oh, don't steal her couch!
My couch! My couch! Vinyl took the couch. That was stupid. She had offered, but I really wanted to sleep on the ground. I trotted around in a circle before settling down into a comfortable position. Vinyl stared. What are you doing? I imagine the scene of Vinyl being deadpan, staring at her with this face who says, "Just what am I going to deal with? What am I dealing with?
What am I getting myself into in this relationship?"
Yeah, and she used to be the weird and scary one. Now she's on the other side of the corner with her mere friend turning into a wolf pony and all that. And it's you, this?
I don't know, it just felt right.
I admitted. Things would never be the same for either of us. There was no going back. We had reached the pivotal moment past the point of no return. Song, please.
There is no point of return.
Thank you. We only had a few hours until daybreak, and we decided to make the most of it. Vinyl was out like a light and began to snore softly. My eyelids drooped, a wave of exhaustion flooding over me, and I should have just stayed in bed. Okay, change of paragraph. It's you again.
Light, camera, action! Enter an expensive mansion, nearly the size of a castle, with an elegant hedge garden with a fountain in the center. The family that lived here was rich. Oh, cue classical music. Somber and simplistic in melody, transition to inside a hall. A despondent little filly near the massive window, the sunlight casting a shadow that stretched across the smooth floor. A second shadow, her mother. Mother, did I do good? Average. Oh. Again, and this time, no mistakes. Yes, Mother. Cut!
Oh, I like this. It's a dream sequence fashioned like a director, fashioned like a script for a film.
Yeah,
A melodramatic family drama.
Actually, I was gonna say, this is probably the intro to the script of Vinyl the Mother Puncher.
Yes. In a world filled with evil mothers that deprive their daughters of maternal love, a hero steps in in the name of justice and punching ladies in the face. She is the Mother Puncher. We have to come out with a theme song for the Mother Puncher.
Yeah, we'll come up with that later. Let's continue with this. Your turn now.
Yes, the train ride home was uneventful. Mostly just me sulking near the windows. Vinyl went home. The princess, well, she was long gone. She didn't have time to deal with us lesser mortals, I supposed. Or maybe she was just busy. In any case, I still had rehearsals. I'd skipped out for at least a week. There was going to be hell to pay. Oh, where in Tartarus have you been? Frederick demanded the second I walked into the studio.
What?
This entire week you've been gone. You haven't been answering your calls. You haven't come to rehearsals. He began pounding his hoof for emphasis with each point. Oh no, another overdramatic individual. Okay, striking a pose right now. What to say at a time like this?
Sorry.
I mumbled.
I've been busy as of late.
Busy making out with your mare friend? My eyes flashed and I was nearly at his throat, inches away from throttling him. Okay, Octavia, calm down. Don't slice his throat.
Here, Octavia, you need a Snickers bar for this.
Also, she's purring, apparently. I thought she was a dog, not a cat.
That's what I thought. What do I do in my own personal life is none of your business.
Their jaws hit the floor. Harpo? Wait, Harpo?
Harpo?
Seriously? You got Harpo marks in your group? Okay. Harpo and Brass Beauty. Brass Beauty.
Yep.
Okay, I won't comment on that. So Harpo and Brass Beauty stared, unable to comprehend the calm and stoic Octavia losing her cool. Frederick mumbled an apology. He sniffed, his nose scrunching up in distaste at our close proximity. Ew, you smell like a wet dog. Poor choice of words. Are you going to let him talk to you like that? Show them who's boss.
And you look like... Oh,
it's Yossi.
And you look like you just stuck your face in a blender and set it on high. But you don't see us telling you about it.
Snapped! And I snapped before I could even process the words coming from my mouth. I stuffed the hoof into my mouth, my eyes bulging. Oh, you have the right to remain burned. Okay, Brass is officially the best character in this. Brass hollered, shoving her hoof in his face. Harpo glanced worriedly at me, idly strumming his harp. Oh, freak, he is Harpo Marx. He only communicates with instruments. What was I saying?
I'm sorry.
I barely managed to stammer before I ran from the room, not even bothering to bring my cello along with me. Brass screamed, "Scorched!" What's gotten into her? Frederick snapped. I cannot decide on an accent for this guy.
No, I could tell.
I stormed out of the building, trying to calm myself. How would I face them again? At least I had an excuse for not showing up tomorrow. Ponyjuice Donut Shop? I'd expected something a little more professional, or at least secretive. In my saddlebags, my phone rang. Wait, they have cell phones? In Equestria?
This is just giving me flashback of Naruto fanfics where there's cell phones in there.
Well, no fanfiction will ever get as crazier and inconsistent as the show itself, because apparently they have TVs and video game consoles, but they don't have telephones.
Yeah.
Just what the what? Okay.
Yeah, what?
I asked abrasively. I hadn't been checked who was calling. Octavia? Octavio? I jumped.
Father? Hello?
It would mean the world to your mother if you came to visit.
Oh dear.
I rubbed my forehead.
Of course.
She was still in the hospital? Leave it to Mom to take advantage of a bump on the head, although Vinyl did have a pretty...
Hello?
Okay, Mother Puncher joke, and there we go. Where is she? And it's you.
Canterlot Hospital.
No, you should
Oh,
say
where
is she?
Oh, sorry. Where is she?
A Canterlot Hospital, 5th floor, room F.
Wow, this doesn't sound like the perfect opportunity to murder your mother in the bed.
Be there, and it's you.
Be there in 5.
I flipped the phone shut. Father was always distant, impersonal. He only spoke out of necessity, even with his own wife and daughter. They were perfect for each other. Who knows? Maybe this will go well. I'll say hello and be on my way. Okay, obvious scenario. Igniting in 3, 2, 1.
I think that's the mother.
You are the mother.
I don't want you hanging around that DJ.
And there you go.
Hey, Mr. DJ, put a record on.
Someone killed the DJ. Kill the fucking DJ.
You don't get to tell me what to do.
I shouted before I even realized what was I saying. Those weren't my words. It was that voice. Oh, and by the way, there were meow, 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 meow.
No, Kelso, no. Watch your mouth, young filly. I am your...
She is screaming.
I am still your mother.
It's you narrating also, because it changed the paragraph.
She screamed back. I am not...
Oh, sorry.
I am not your little filly anymore. You do the mother, actually, at this point, because otherwise it'll just sound weird.
You will do as I say.
Fuck you!
Wow.
Well, a bit much.
That was a bit uncalled for.
I barked impulsively. She gasped, horrified.
Octavia!
I slammed the glass door behind me, cringing as I heard the sound of glass splashing all over the floor.
Excuse me, miss, you have to pay for that door you just broke.
Nurses and doctors stared. One dropped the pencil she was holding in her mouth.
In slow motion, I hope.
A desk pony spilled her coffee in slow motion.
Actually, this one is fast motion, because why not?
You could hear a pin drop.
Okay, and you can also hear water running on Mars at this point.
I can fix that. That went well.
It went, oh wow, it went smashingly.
Yes.
Literally smashingly. Okay, so again, obvious scenario is obvious, igniting in 3, 2, 1. How was your day?
Pretty awful, thanks for asking. She fixes.
Octi, how's dinner coming along? Octi!
And
we're, I don't think it's me narrating once more.
Yeah.
And we're late on last month's rent. I should really schedule. Ooh, shiny! Oh look, it's a distraction. Ooh, distractions! I couldn't tear my eyes away from the silver kitchen knife. Wait, Octi, don't touch that. You still touched it. Upon touching it, my oof seemed to burn and sizzle. It's you.
It seems my hoof has spontaneously combusted into flames.
This is the funniest thing in the entire picture. I noted dully, holding it up for her to see. Quite. Vinyl said. Shall I get the fire extinguisher? Breaking case of supernatural creatures. Please do.
Please do.
Keep screaming. Okay, this was fantastic. This was a fantastic gag.
My brain was I found this so hilarious. My brain exploded.
It would appear I'm actually. It would appear I'm burning alive. How inconvenient. Violet, would you be a dear and get the anti-fire device? It's called. I think it's called a fire extinguish something. Yeah, fire extinguish. I don't know how to call it. Oh, look, I'm still burning. Could you just get it, all right? It doesn't matter if you don't mind. Okay, sure, but I cannot quite remember how it's called. Extinguishes. See, okay. Okay, Vinyl, dear, I think I'm going to scream for the next 5 minutes, if you don't mind. Oh, sure, please. Oh, please do, Katie, or please do. How long was I going?
I have no idea. You've been going on for ages.
Okay, so basically we're trying to say this is the funniest joke in the entire fanfiction, and we enjoyed it immensely.
Okay,
it was well timed, well written, well paced, well everything, and the deadpan, the completely nonchalant reaction to the imminent crisis gave this scene a remarkable appeal. Okay.
First day as a lichen, and somehow I still managed to end up in the doghouse. No, there's really no how. Vinyl hadn't wanted me to stay home by myself. She even insisted having some pony come over to watch me.
Having any cravings? Any homicidal thoughts lately?
Sure, I could kill you for doing this to me, but I won't. I assure you I'm fine. I lied. Oh wait, I should say it like this. I lied.
Da-da-da.
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Oh,
sure you are. You were so capable of taking care of yourself even before turning into a wolf pony.
Yeah, if you want to complain about that, talk to Apple Bloom about that. I'm sure you can have notes to share on this.
Well, at least Vinyl isn't as clingy as Applejack was in that episode.
Yeah, that's true. Look, I'm not comfortable with this. Oh wait, that's Vinyl.
Look, I am not comfortable with this. I'll have some pony come check on you when they can. All right?
The second that door closed, I began pacing in a circle. Not chasing your tail again, I hope. My tail wagged around, even as I tried to read to take my mind off things. I couldn't stay still. I had to move. I couldn't help it. I had no control over my own faculties. I sat down on the couch, only to start scratching. It was getting worse.
Uh-oh.
They are weak.
So we're doing this.
The voice in my head wouldn't shut up. I need something, anything to take my mind off my current situation. Turning to the bottle would have been irresponsible. It was better than this. I was better than this. Better than the lichen in me.
Is the animal I have become.
You are strong. I slumped over, groaning. I took out a glass with 2 ice cubes and a bottle of scotch, pouring a good amount in, swirling it around. I studied the orange liquor before tilting the glass back. It was unbecoming of me. Really, I didn't booze very much. Once in a while, maybe. Not all the time.
I didn't know booze was a verb.
You are the alpha mare. Shut up! Okay, I got it now, Madhog. Listen, okay, Madhog, listen. The vinyl scratch, the mother puncher with her sidekick, the alpha mare.
I thought she was the Philly Fuller. Okay, so she's so Octavia, the paranoid, sociopathic, Philly fooling, mare-wolfing alpha mare. Wolf. Okay, her nickname is getting longer and longer and longer.
I know. It'll be a tongue twister by the end of this fic. The drink went down like fire. You poor helpless thing. I needed a refill.
Oh, that's a great idea. Fighting your urges with drink, with booze. That isn't in any way going to backfire.
There was a time when I rejected things like destiny or
destiny
or fate.
My destiny.
I was starting to figure out that I had the worst luck in Equestria. You don't say. There is nothing more deceiving than the belief that you can run your life.
That you ran your life.
Oh, that you ran your life. That you have some semblance of control. That you were large and in charge.
Don't you know, everything has been decided by a freaking tree in the Everfree Forest.
And don't you remember? Carl's in charge of your life. We were all insignificant specks of dust in an infinite universe. Are you trying to take the song lyrics from the Animaniacs episode?
Hey, look, it's Uranus.
Trying to make the best of the situation. No pony knew what they were doing. Why they were doing it in the first place. It was like
okay, so we went from noir brooding to pretentious philosophizing.
It was like gambling. The cards had been dealt, and what was left was us grasping at straws. You play or you pay, or maybe it was like playing jazz music.
Now it's the card metaphor from Project Horizons.
Or maybe it was like playing jazz music. You just rolled with it. You just improvised.
Oh, yeah, like this entire thing you just wrote out of this story.
It sounds like Octavia's going so crazy that she's coming up with thousands of metaphors at 1,000 miles per hour.
Oh no, my writer is indicating an imminent metaphors overdrive, which is going to destroy the entire area of the internet.
I knocked another one back. Yeesh, ponies always told me I got sappy and philosophical when I drank.
Okay, that is a good reason not to be drinking.
Yeah, but because you become pretentious.
Exactly.
And where was I in the middle of all this? Was I still living the dream?
Living the dream, baby! Woohoo!
You had to say that line from that gag. Where was the Canterlot upscale, penthouse, the bits, the extravagant parties, and concerts in Blue Blood Hall? That dream was starting to slip away. No. Someday, I said.
Where over the castle.
If only to reassure myself. Bottoms up.
What?
Someday your dream will come true. How pathetic. What was that? Was that how I coped with the truth? Is that what I told myself to help me sleep at night? I was the mule, always
we never actually did this because it's kind of unprofessional, but I am starting to think that we should be skipping this entire part because it's not going anywhere and it's been really annoying and it doesn't really add anything at all to the conflict at hand. It's just incoherent philosophizing ramblings that go overboard with pretensions that really don't help anything.
Yeah, we probably should. So let's see, crazy ladies talking. So should we continue or should we just skip?
Let's just get to the Gollum Smeagol dialogue right here.
Where is it? Oh.
There was the old Octavia. We, my precious, weak and feeble. I am new Octavia, stronger, faster, better. And you know what the funny thing is? She already had voices in her head before she turned into a lichen. Isn't that hilarious?
I know. Complicated, unpretentious plot twist of that the voice in her head was a lichen all along.
No, actually, I was thinking she was crazy all along. Much simpler explanation.
Well, yeah, but I was being sarcastic. At least I had family. Mom, she cares. I know it.
And if she doesn't, I'll punch her into caring.
I said, somehow, I thought by saying out loud, it would make it true.
Your mother despises you, my precious.
I still had friends.
You don't have any friends.
Acquaintances. Co-workers, maybe.
They don't deserve you.
Shut up! I hurled the bottle against the wall, watching it smash on impact. I clutched my head, groaning, falling to my knees. I was due a hangover straight from Tartarus. That word keeps popping up, Tartarus.
No, because Tartarus is their version of hell. Don't you remember that one episode in which we had the random Cerberus attack, and it was revealed that there is a Cerberus and there is a hell called Tartarus, and it's filled with demons.
Oh yes, I forgot that little one because it only said it once.
Yeah, it was never mentioned ever again. Okay. Let no pony stand in your path. Prove your dominance.
I didn't even feel my head hit the ground as I passed out.
This one, they will not end well. Anyway, change a paragraph?
Yep.
Lots of paragraph changing in this one.
Yeah.
I sat in the shadows in the farthest corner of the room. You're tearing me apart, myself. The balcony window had been smashed. My sharp ears twitched, able to pick up the faint sound of Vinyl's hoofsteps approaching. My heart raced as she came closer. That final moment as she fished her key out of her bags and shoved it into the lock, twisting it. The door swung open. Vinyl stared. Geez, Octi, you look like hell. You should be say Tartarus.
Tartarus, yeah. Sorry, I didn't wonder what you...
Could you please be coherent at least about the lore of your source material? God. She stepped forward into the light. She stopped when she saw my face. Is that blood? Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. Dark crimson stained my coat and my muzzle. It was like the life had been sucked out of my eyes. I was scared, traumatized. I stared off into the distance in a 1,000-yard stare. How does a 1,000-yard stare look like?
I guess it's like the posh version of Pistols at Dawn, sort of thing. 5 steps away. But instead they replaced the pistols with a staring contest.
Fluttershy would win that staring contest. All it took was a nod, and Vinyl dropped her bags, rushing over to me. What happened?
I don't know. She spat.
She asked. I felt that rise of that old familiar feeling in my gut. Wait, no, that's just... Ugh! I ran over to the bathroom, emptying the contents of my stomach into the toilet. What had I eaten? Never mind, I didn't want to know. Ignorance is bliss. Did you get drunk?
You bet your ass I did!
No offense to actual asses. I gasped, wiping my mouth before I continued to retch. My contact said she rang the doorbell at least a dozen times. She tried knocking and almost considered bucking the door down. So basically you couldn't wait for that contact to arrive. You just had to get drunk instantly. Oh, Octavia, you are hopeless.
Worst decision maker of life ever.
Viney leaned in. I didn't want to kiss. It made me sick. Instead, she licked the blood from my cheek, smacking her lips. Rabbit. What?
What, she ate a rabbit? Where'd she get a rabbit?
Apparently she did. Oh, I hope it was Angel. I didn't even want to know how she knew what rabbit's blood tasted like. What did you do?
I already told you. I don't know.
By the way, her licking blood from her muzzle, it's not creepy at all.
1 second I'm in the loft, passed out on the floor, and when I woke up, I was still here. Except this time I'm covered in... Ugh.
Ah, so you're covered in Ugh, Ugh, the latest fun stuff for kids. It's better than Gawk. Buy Ugh today, that was terrible.
Yes.
Vinyl wasn't playing around anymore. She was locking all the doors, closing all the windows, pulling all the curtains. Did anybody see you? She demanded.
How am I supposed to know?
I growled.
Yeah.
This sounded more like you have something in your throat. Actually, for a while, Vinyl struggled over what to do, muttering to herself before settling on a decision. Octavia, I gotta run.
What?
She sighed. It seemed like she was in a hurry. You wanna know what I do for the inner circle? Which is still a silly name. This is what I do. I run damage control. Now I gotta go. There are mothers who need to be punching. That is never going to get old.
And clean up my mess? It's practically the dead of night, Vinyl. How are you even going to find out what I did?
Hey, don't worry. I got this. I'll use my base cannon.
With lots of wubs.
She grinned cockily.
Vinyl.
She turned briefly. Were you going to say something?
No. Never mind.
Go ahead.
Okay, fine.
I heaved a heavy sigh. That's a mouthful.
Vinyl, I don't know how to tell you this.
You want to break up? No, Vinyl asked.
Yeah,
I stammered.
No! I simply want to take a break. Oh, that's just as bad.
That's the... Oh, no, you're... The poor Vinyl, you're going to break us up. You're going to break her heart. Is that what they call it these days? Had there been anything between us in the first place? Was it something official? Oh my gosh! they're in a relationship and they're having relationship troubles. It's character development. Amazing. Or was it something that needed no words? We'd never discussed anything. I'd kissed her and she'd kissed me. We'd slept together and cuddled for a while. That was it, really. It seemed that we had passed the initial, puppy love stage in our relationship. Pardon the pun. Yes, it's a curious choice of words, After the novelty and passion had worn off. Oh, this is turning into blue is the warmest color once again.
Oh no.
I had seemed so sure that vinyl was the object of my desires. In the heat of the moment.
Vinyl, a break doesn't mean anything. Just some distance.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I think so too.
What?
Really? Are you kidding me? This is of all the possible moments to break up or
Go on a break.
Take a break. This is the worst possible moment. Octavia freaking needs a pet sitter or something right now.
I think more like they need to support each other more than ever now in this situation.
Exactly.
Let's see. What?
I gawked.
Frankly, I'm a little insulted.
Octi, the last thing you need right now is a relationship. No, I don't agree with that.
Me neither. She needs you.
She needs an actual support in her life, otherwise she go bonkers. I mean, you left her alone for like 5 minutes and an innocent rabbit who was an angel was killed.
And imagine what would happen if that was actual pony. That would have been worse.
Yeah, and believe me, this bunny thing is going to cause trouble in the future.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, yes, it's going to be horrible. For us, I mean. You've got too much on your plate. You've got a job, performances. You still gotta deal with this new body of yours. Interesting choice of words as well. You don't need me to make things worse.
You're not gonna make it worse, for goodness sakes. Oh, this is so pissing me off right now.
Yeah, it's a bit contrived, to say the least.
You don't do that.
Maybe I don't. Maybe you meant to say you don't know that. Maybe I don't. But your parents are gonna give you enough grief already. Let's not give them another reason to make your life miserable, all right?
This is so stupid.
Thank you.
And yet you were recommending it.
Oh, never mind then. I sniffed. Let's just back off for a while, huh? This was a blessing in disguise. I nodded, a bit too eagerly.
My thoughts exactly. Thank you, Vinyl.
Okay, you know what? I'm sure this won't last more than one chapter or even alpha chapter. I give this quote-unquote taking a break less than a chapter.
Yes, I call that as well.
My feeling. It was a clean break, which severed the relationship cleanly, and both parties had come out unscathed. It was almost too perfect. And you know what? This is far more civilized and clean breakup than the one they forced upon our throat with blue is the warmest color.
God damn it, you need to get off that.
I can't. It's the most overrated film of last year. But I suppose once in a while things have to work out, right? But don't get any ideas. I'm not moving out, you know. Then this is completely pointless. I smiled. She closed the door. She poked her head through again. I'll still be there, don't worry. She winked. You're not alone in this. My journey continued on through the night. Dun 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 dun. I I had a feeling things were just getting started. And the band played on. Wait, there is a link here?
It's a YouTube video link.
Oh, I hate when they do this on fanfiction.net. Oh, come on! It's linking to the theme to Max Payne 3? Seriously?
What? That doesn't seem to work in my mind.
Never mind, I'm not listening to it.
Also, end of chapter. And,
Oh yeah, by the way, the chapter is over. This is starting to be a difficult experience to experience once again.
You're telling me? I mean, we had like 5 long paragraphs of pretentious philosophical, metaphorical, things that didn't go anywhere.
Well, at least they had, they tried to show us various bits of Octavia's everyday life since she got on her curse, which serves its purpose. It has a purpose to be there. But unfortunately, they wanted to actually force a conflict that didn't need to be there, and they had a small breakup, which, by the way, is not going to last long. Let me assure you.
Oh yes, I can tell from the last few lines when basically Vinyl will be all like, "I'm still gonna keep my eye on you, and we're still living together." I mean,
so basically, what the hell has changed from before? Was this even necessary? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to question the logic of this story. It's a freaking lesbo. Werewolf and vampire pony romance for crying out horrifyingly.
yeah.
Have you noticed the chapters have gotten a bit longer than before?
Yes, I've noticed that actually as well.
Okay, so we should wrap this up once and for all.
Yep, we should.
I am being the Var Arkvaron.
Sir Davar Akbaron of Britain.
Sir Davar Arkvaron of Italy.
And I have been Madhog by British Master.
And I am secretly a street shark who's also secretly the Mother Puncher.
And I am the Biker Mice Alpha Mare.
Thank you for joining us, and have a splendid rest of your life.
Farewell and take care.